Hey guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock. Happy Friday to you all one second time this afternoon. So I am driving. I am in the middle of chaos. I'm in Atlanta and traffic is insane, and I'm so not used to it because South Carolina is much more low-key, and I would never complain about traffic in South Carolina again, like ever. Atlanta is insane when it comes down to traffic, and then we're still some people are still not even working because of coronavirus, and it's still crazy. Anyway, so I do have my GPS on. I have to go and meet with my realtor. So please, please, please forgive me for all the crazy background noise that you may encounter, including my GPS. So I wanted to make this video in the middle of chaos. It came to me heavy in my spirit, so I have to make it, and hoping that it reaches just that one person. If more, then by all means, great. Please send it to your friends or anybody else who may be going through a difficult time. All right, guys. So you guys know, I am so positive, and I try to see the glass halfway full, and I'm so down to earth, and all that stuff. But there's a side of me that some of you do not know. Now, the people closest to me in my life, my family and my dear friends and things like that, including my staff, they know the side of me that when it comes down to work, when it comes down to business, when it comes down to goals, accomplishments, dreams, desires, all that stuff, listen, listen, I'm a beast. I don't allow my friends or people that I know to just stay down on themselves. So hear me when I say this. At the end of the day, we all go through stuff, right? So if you're going through something right now, I want to encourage you. But first and foremost, I want to let you know that you are not alone, because one trick of the enemy is that when you're going through something, especially like a heartbreak or a job loss, or you may be grieving, a loss from someone that you really care about, Satan first objective is to get you isolated, right? And sometimes some people, just prefer to be isolated. We all grieve differently. I'm like that. I don't want to be bothered. Leave me alone. But the flip side of that, Satan will try to use that to his advantage to really get into your psyche and get into your head and your spirit and make you feel like giving up, making you feel so overwhelmed that you can't even see the light at the end of the tunnel. That's the trick of the devil. And when you get yourself to that place, again, if you need to be isolated for your own little sanity for a while, cool. But at some point, get yourself together, get your mind together, put on some clothes, wash your face, put yourself around some people who can pour into you. Even if you don't want to be bothered with people, reach out to those people who can inspire and encourage you and pour into you, right? Sadly, everybody don't really have those type of people in their lives. I don't know why, but if you don't, get on YouTube, listen to some, recordings on whatever it is you're going through. Just type it in the YouTube search, type in some inspirational messages, and get your spirit back up. Because when you start to listen and really get your spirit back filled, that's what's going to really help you to start getting yourself together. It's going to be a process. But I'm telling you now, if you're going through it, I am telling you, it's time to get up. Okay? You've cried long enough. You've, waddled in this mess, heartbreak, whatever, long enough. I get it. We all go through it. I've been through it. The point of the matter is, at the end of the day, every single person, if you live long enough, you're going to take some hits. There's no question about that. You need time to grieve. You need time to grieve. You need time to grieve. But how long do you stay in that process? You got to get up and put one foot in front of the other. You may not even physically feel like it. You may not even have the energy to do so. So it has to be intentional. You got to get out of that bed. You got to get out of that dark room, out of that dark house. Open the blinds. You got to get yourself out of that dark environment that Satan is trying to use for you to keep digging yourself further and further and further and further in the process. Okay. Now, if it's a heartbreak, right? First and foremost, also realize that every heartbreak is not always final, even though it may look like that. If that is a person that God has designed for you, not somebody you chose, but if it's somebody that God has designed for you, even if it didn't work out right now, there's purpose behind it. Maybe it's something that God needs you or that individual to learn in isolation, separated from each other, and then he will eventually bring it back together. Maybe he need to work on you or using his time to make you realize that you're flawed and these are areas that you need to fix before he brings this person back. Whatever. If the person is not from God and it doesn't work out, you're going to have to get to the point, first and foremost, of accepting that. Next, going to God and asking God how to help you, how to heal you and give you clarity and direction. Okay, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy, but it's about taking that first initial step. If you have been drinking, if you have been smoking, if you have been tooting, whatever it is that you've been doing to keep that pain up off of you, put it down. Let's put it down for a minute. Not for a minute. Let's put it down. Let's put it down for good. And let's go to God and ask God to heal your heart, to comfort you, and to give you a blanket of love where he wraps his arms around you, where that spirit allows you to feel so safe that it will give you that motivation to just get up and keep trying. Okay, now if it doesn't work out, if it's not meant for you, trust me when I tell you, once God heals you, he will point you in the direction of...
In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 7B for Georgia 140 West toward Roswell.
Sorry, guys. If it's not meant to be, he will heal you and he will get you on the right path to meeting the person that he has for your destiny. And guess what? That person is going to be so much better than the last person. I promise you. All right. If you lost your job, God is trying to give you something better. Sometimes we get so content. God is trying to promote you to either open your own business or promote you to a job that's paying you more and will appreciate you more. But because we're so content and comfortable that what feels good, that going to something new may require us to stretch and learn, and we don't feel like that half of the time. So God will sometimes snatch that rug from under your feet and make you fall, so you will get yourself back up out there. This is not the end. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. This is the season of the shift, meaning things are shifting for the better. But either you're going to get on the train, right, and fight. It's hard. I'm telling you, it's so hard. I'm a strong person, but I can't even tell you guys.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 7B for Georgia 140 West toward Roswell.
I'm a strong person. I can't even sit here and tell you guys how many times I fell flat on my face. How many times I've been broken down. But the difference with me is I was determined to get back up. You got to be determined. It's almost like a beast mode mindset. You can't sit here and let Satan take you out.
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 7B.
No, you got to get up and fight. So if you're going through it, guys, I'm telling you, if I knew you personally, listen, I'm telling you how I am.
In a quarter mile, merge onto Georgia 140 West, Holcomb Bridge Road.
Guys, I'm almost finished. I'm sorry. If I knew you personally, listen, I was beating on your door. I was coming to your house, beating on your door. Okay, I was going to, listen, let's go. Here's your clothes. Let's get dressed. Come on, let's go. For real, that's how I am. So either which way, if you're going through it, guys, I want to encourage you that it's not the end. I promise you that there's better. You just will not know that there's better if you're not willing to get up and fight. Okay, guys, I got to go. You guys have a great weekend. It's your girl.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Dogwood Road.